welcome back, or if you're new here, welcome. Today we are going to continue with our Christmas decorating. If you saw my last video, you know that I started with my kids' bedroom and that I said I'm going to be kind of doing our decorating in phases. So this is part 2, and we're going to be decorating the kitchen today. So much like my other video, it's going to be fairly minimal. I have a couple of fun little things. I have my coffee tray that I decorate. I'm going to be putting together a little hot cocoa tray, like a little mini hot cocoa bar with little treats and things. So we've got some fun and exciting decor that we're going to be doing today. We're also going to be cleaning the kitchen thoroughly because it's been a while. We're going to wipe down the appliances, vacuum and mop the floor. So lots of good cleaning motivation as well, but the main hope is to decorate, and I'm really hoping to be able to bake some Christmas cookies. There's a new recipe I've been wanting to try, so we are gonna try to do that today as well. So I'm really excited. So let's hop right into our decorating and get this kitchen looking nice and ready for Christmas. So the first thing we're going to hop right in and do is get these countertops cleaned off. I'm going to take all the clutter that has gathered on these counters and get it cleared off. And can't forget to take away the Halloween decor. I'll also be taking down my other fall decor. But yes, that was still our Halloween towels that were still hanging there. So got to get those put away so I can get our Christmas ones put up here in just a little bit. So this is the first year that I'm decorating my kitchen a little bit more. So again, it is still pretty minimal. So if you're looking for this over-the-top decor for the kitchen, this probably will be pretty disappointing. But this is just enough. We don't have the largest kitchen either. So I kind of wanted to choose a little bit of decorations, but not so much that it was just really cluttering up the kitchen and making it no longer functional. So I just tried to pick a few small areas of the kitchen to decorate, pick some meaningful decorations that our family would enjoy. And the hot cocoa bar or little hot cocoa tray, when you see it here in a little bit, is the fan favorite from my family. So now it is on to the dishwasher. I did not plan on having to unload this. I thought it was already unloaded, but I went to put some dirty dishes in here to realize it still needed unloaded. So we are going to take a few minutes here and get the dishwasher unloaded and reloaded to help once again have a clean kitchen and a clean slate for decorating.
Cold enough to make you shiver, but not cold enough to snow. Cold enough to know it's winter. Perfect time to say our first hello.
Here is where we store a lot of our seasonal like coffee mugs and other things. So I'm getting out a few of our Christmas mugs that are hiding down here. I'd already gotten 1 or 2 of my other mugs out, but I hadn't gotten all of them out. So I'm just doing a quick check and going to get the rest of these out because I might end up using some of these for my decorating. And I just love having these out for drinking hot chocolate and coffee every day. It just helps bring that festive cheer. So now it is on to clearing off my coffee tray. You can see I still have my fall decorations here, so I'm going to get those taken off. I'm going to get this whole area wiped down, including the tray, and then I'll start adding in a few of the pieces for my coffee tray.
Scarves and sweaters bundled up in cotton, knowing names that wouldn't be forgotten, laughing over our own sense of humor underneath the Christmas lights that glow. To know you better. We've come so far since that December. Who would have known I would have made my best friend on that night.
Next up is the appliances. I'm going to go to each one and get them wiped down because inevitably there's little fingerprints or little like food drippings coming down, both especially like our oven and our refrigerator and the dishwasher. There's always like some sort of something dripping down the side of it.
Under 1,000 Christmas lights. Another year went by so quickly. It's Christmas time
Now I'm going to work on vacuuming and mopping the floor. I'm gonna start by taking the little kids chairs out of here and then shake out these rugs. You can literally, once again, see the stuff on the floor. So some of these bigger pieces I'm gonna pick up here. I'm gonna switch out the little container here for mopping and vacuuming, and then I'm ready to go. So I'm gonna start out by vacuuming up everything, and then once I've done that, I'm gonna go back through and mop, and that's one of the many reasons I love this dual vacuum mop. It just makes vacuuming and mopping the kitchen and the foyer areas so much faster and easier.
Even though we both get busy, we still have time to talk for hours on end. I'm glad I got to know you better. We've come so far since that December. Would've known I would've made my best friend on that night. Under 1,000 Christmas lights. Stars around you that sparkle from the trees. Glad I found you. I'm not alone. It's you and me. I'm glad I got to know you better. We've come so far since that December.
So this is a piece of new decor. We're gonna see how this goes, but I got some pre-lit garland to kind of hang around our little like opening that we have here that goes from like our kitchen to the dining area. And I thought it might be a fun little area to have some pre-lit garland. So we are gonna try to get this up here. I will say it gave me some fits and it took some time, but I think I got it up there well enough. All right, it took some finagling, but we finally got it up here, and I do like the warm glow of the lights, and it's just a fun little extra touch in the kitchen. I will say it isn't like the thickest or fluffiest of garland, so I would have loved it to be a little bit thicker than what it is, but that's okay, lesson learned. And it's something we can look into getting new for next year if we end up actually liking having this in here for Christmas. Okay, I do have a little bit more decorating I'm going to do here a little bit later, but I am gonna get started on these cookies. My daughter is begging to help me with these cookies, so we are gonna get started with these. So like I said, this is a new recipe. I did make a similar one last year. The only difference is this recipe actually calls for instant vanilla pudding, and it's supposed to help make the cookies more like moist and gooey, and that's how I prefer my cookies. The ones I made last year turned out a little like crunchier. So we are gonna give this recipe a try. These are basically just like your chocolate chip cookies with some festive colored red and green M&Ms mixed in. Sneaking M&Ms. So while the first run of cookies are baking and while my daughter is sneaking more M&Ms, I'm going to try to get a few of these dishes cleaned up.
It's the end of the year. Everywhere on TV, couples and Christmas trees, gift wrapping and cheer. Just the worst time to be without someone special. In all the movies they're kissing in the snow, holding hands and mittens, baking together at home. Not like the movies when I'm walking in the snow, cold hands and mittens, eating gingerbread home alone. I dream of December nights, kissing under bright lights, snowflakes in my hair, carols playing in the air. I dream of December nights, kissing under bright lights, red bow in my hair, sleigh bells in the air.
And And while I was at it, I went ahead and cleaned out the sink as well. I'd already done all the other appliances, and it'd been a little while since I'd cleaned the sink and it was getting a little gunky, so I'm just using my Dawn Power Wash and giving this some good scrubbing and cleaning.
Dressed up alone on the couch during cold winter days. In all the movies there, kissing in the snow, holding hands and mittens, baking together at home. I like the movies when I'm walking in the snow, cold hands and mittens, eating gingerbread home alone. I dream of December nights, kissing under bright lights, snowflakes in my hair, carols playing in the air. I dream of December nights, kissing under bright lights, red bow in my hair, sleigh bells in the air. The only thing I'm missing is you, darling, you, yeah, you. The only thing I'm missing is you, darling, you, yeah, you.
First round of cookies are done. They look like they turned out fairly well, so let's give them a taste test. That is really, really good. I'm picky with cookies. I've made lots of different Christmas cookies over the years. This might be my favorite. So soft, so gooey, it's delicious. I'll make sure I link the recipe down below. Good, huh? Did we do a good job? Okay, after that cookie break, it is back to the decorating. So I've always wanted to do a little hot chocolate bar. I just don't have that much room in our kitchen on our countertops. So I got this little tray that we're gonna try to turn into a little hot cocoa bar here, kind of makeshift hot cocoa bar for my kids. So I have this adorable Joffrey's hot cocoa that's got Mickey and Minnie on it that my kids think's adorable. We're just gonna put it in this little gingerbread holder here and put that on the tray, and then we're gonna get some other little toppings and add that, like marshmallows and M&Ms and sprinkles and those kinds of things, and add that to this tray as well. Just a fun little touch. My kids love hot chocolate this time of year and adding their own little toppings on, so I think they're really gonna love this hot cocoa bar. So I wanted to add the little touch of these fairy lights. Unfortunately, I didn't realize I had bought the cool fairy lights instead of the warm colored fairy lights that would match the garland that I have hanging up. So this will temporarily do until I can get back over and get some of the warm fairy lights. And now I'm just gonna add some final little fun snacks. I'm gonna add some M&Ms and some marshmallows and finish off this hot cocoa bar. The final thing I'm going to attempt to do here is hang a little bit of ornament garland that I had found at one of the stores when I was out shopping. I thought it was really cute and could just be a fun little touch added here in the kitchen, but we will see how it holds up and if it stays. So we're gonna see how this goes. So here is one final look at how all of the Christmas decor turned out. We have the little hot cocoa bar, the hanging ornament garland, our Christmas towels, our coffee tray, our little Mary sign, and then our garland that is hanging above our kitchen sink area. Very happy with how everything turned out, and it's got our kitchen feeling really cozy and festive and ready for Christmas.